Alright, so what's up guys, Godstatus here, and I wanted to do a quick video discussing how to play the new map Warehouse. A lot of people did like the how to be a professional on Phantom Forces, even though it was very basic to an extent, was general just overall gameplay stuff. A lot of people requested I do this for each map. I know I haven't uploaded much, but is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and see what I can do here. So, first off, we're gonna start from the Phantom side. And I'll show spawn trapping and everything like that. So with Warehouse, the most important thing that a lot of people don't do is nades. Simple grenade throw. It's not that hard to hit hill from your spawn, and it's also not that hard to just do like a little super jump nade, and you can get them cross map. So what you always want to do is throw your nades. The first thing I want to discuss is spawn trapping, because in my opinion that is the most important thing, and I'll show you guys how I do it. Now, the way I spawn trap isn't as isn't as easy for most people. However, I do think it's the most effective way. So the spawns for Warehouse are, give me 2 seconds to get up here. Spawns for Warehouse are over there in this building. There's a spawn right there. There's a spawn in that corner, a spawn in that building, spawns in these 2 buildings, and then a spawn right by that red crate. Now, the best way that I do it personally is I will lay right about here, because it gives you a decent head glitch, and you can see that spawn area. You can catch them coming out of that door, and mostly people will try to get up on this van. It's a very easy pick off. Now of course you're very out in the open, you're very susceptible to flanks, everything like that. However, the basic thing is the main spawn is that corner. So you want to hold down this spawn point from this angle. In my opinion, this is the best spot you can get. Hold down the head glitch and the spawn trap here, and eventually your teammates, because they're teammates, they're going to push into there. Now spawns at first will rotate to like right here, and if your teammates get too far in, they will rotate to back here. So the only thing that you're doing to switch spawn traps is you're going from here, and you're doing a simple switch to, my god, if I just can stop falling. Simple switch to right here. And they'll be spawning that building, and you very easily can just wallbang right through this corner, because they're going to spawn in that corner, more or less. You can just shoot right through this wall, and it's very easy to pick them off. Also, they will start switching back over here. The main thing is you got to pay attention to where your teammates are at, because that's how their spawns are going to rotate. If your teammates push in there, they're going to switch over here. If your teammates are pushing up this way, they're going to switch back. You basically just want to sit there and focus on it. You can also catch them spawning right here, just picking up easy kills or running out of this doorway. Spawn trapping on Warehouse is fairly easy, and it's also pretty easy to hold, in my opinion, especially since nades are so easy to do. Now, let me go ahead and switch to Ghost real quick and show you how to spawn trap the Phantom side, because this is another really important skill. However, not many people seem to really know how to spawn trap all that properly, which is kind of weird. Now, my spawn trap for Phantoms, again, is a little exposed, but just the way that I like to do it, and it's the way that I personally think works best. I always sit up here. This is my main spot. I always sit here because they have a spawn in that building back there, they have a spawn in that building, a spawn in that building, spawn in that building, and a spawn right there and that building. They'll spawn right on the side back there and then inside of that building. Occasionally they can spawn in here, but it's kind of iffy, but those are like the main spawn points. So the way I do it is their initial spawn is going to be this area, this corner there in that building. So basically I just lay down right here and you kind of head glitch that corner as best as you can, and you can catch them there. Especially with a sniper, it's pretty easy. Or you can catch them running right out of that doorway. Most people won't even look up here at first, so catching them in that doorway is very easy, or you'll catch them running from there to there. Another thing is, if they're starting to push from over here to back there, you just move right here, and as soon as your teammates push up to about this box and start getting up to these cars, the spawn's going to rotate to over here. Most of the time they're going to spawn right back there in that corner, or right in this building, and most of the time they'll just peek that window. A lot of them won't jump out initially. They'll try to peek there and pick off kills, and it's a really free kill for you, which does make for really easy work. If you're feeling aggressive, you can get up here, and you can kind of spawn trap that area really well. Or if you want, you can get to this area and spawn trap that window with a head glitch. However, if they do start spawning there, or if you're watching here and they start spawning over there, you're really, really exposed. Now, it's really easy to wallbang on Warehouse. However, if you do play it right, even if you're sitting here and someone starts shooting at you from here or trying to wallbang you, a simple turn around, well, if I failed there, but a simple, like, you're sitting here watching, turn around and you slide off if I cannot fail it. But yeah, just like this, and you're off. and you can easily peek back here, peek back there, and just hold here for now. Or if you're getting shot and you do the simple slide off, you can just easily get out of here and get underneath, and you're in cover. So it's basically about reaction time is definitely the most important thing. But overall, that's basically the easiest way to do it. That's how I spawn trap all the time. It's personally my favorite thing. Now, if you want to play hill, Flirdum's not really anything special because you're just running points the whole time. However, if you want to hold hill, and you're not really focused too much on the spawn trap, especially if you're on ghost side, I usually hold here because you can still spawn trap if your accuracy is good enough, and you can watch hill fairly easily. Now remember, no matter where you spawn, it's very easy to just toss a nade onto hill. There isn't like any super jumping that's really needed. Like here, if I can just toss that and then jump up here and show you, you'll see that it's going to explode right. Hello? Should be exploding, but I guess not. It rolled. Whatever. My point is, it's very easy to get nades on hill, if not right next to it, especially when you get closer. But personally, this is... Sorry for my Steam. Personally, this is my favorite spot to hold because you can still watch the two main spawns, and you can hold this area, and sometimes you'll get shot from there, but if you're paying attention, you're usually pretty good. So this is a free spawn trap hold. Also, I do utilize this middle spot a lot, even though it's so easy to nade, it's not even funny. But it provides a little bit of cover for you, and you can head glitch pretty decently. Like, you can watch here with a sniper, you can watch there, watch all the windows, it's pretty good. And when they spawn here, you can just quickly pick them off. Personally, I play more Slayer rather than hill control, but it's to each their own, basically. And I really think that that's kind of the best way to go about it, is playing more Slayer, especially on King of the Hill, because if you lay on hill, you're just going to get naded. The best thing for you to do is to just quickly grab a spawn trap and just hold it, and let your teammates go ahead and focus on hill. If you're more objective orientated, I definitely think that you can play the hill more, which would be playing that spot or playing that spot over there. Or if you're on the fandom side, you can get up here and just kind of hold this area, or you can use these windows and kind of jiggle peek. Or my favorite thing when fandoms is just coming up here, because you get a very large view of the entire map. Although you are more exposed, if you're confident enough when gunfighting, I think it's the best thing for you to do. But yeah, I think I'm just going to wrap it up on spawn trapping, more or less, because I think that's probably the most important thing. That's mostly what I'm known for. So I'll just go ahead and upload this. If people want more in-depth things, I'll have to think about it, because I don't really know that much in-depth guides. I mean, I usually just spawn trap. That's really all I do as a player, and that's kind of what I'm known for, and it's just what I do even in competitive. But if you guys enjoyed, just let me know. If there's other things you want me to do, tell me. I can go ahead and make a spawn trap guide for every map. It's usually fairly simple. However, the spawn traps are going to be run the way that I do them, and I'll show you how I do them. Obviously there's different ways, but that's personally just how I go about it. But thank you guys for watching, and if you have any suggestions or feedback, please let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.